Hello, everyone. We're going to go over race 3 at Gulfstream Park real quick. See who we like. Post time is 1:10 Eastern. This is claiming 6250. Non-winners of 3 lifetime. This is for 4-year-olds and up who have never won 3 races. Let's go over the 7-horse field real quick. We're going to start off with the 1 Ford Attitude. This horse has not won since August of last year. Has gotten beat by many in this race. Does not look like the kind of horse I like to usually go with, but let's continue to look at this field. Number 2, Golden Skull. Keep in mind, this is non-winners of 3, and this horse has won 2 races out of 4. Lightly raced. Gaffley only rode this horse last time, and Gaffley only stays on it. This horse has ran 4 races, 3 of them on the dirt. The last time this horse ran was on the synthetic, and it was his worst career race. And you could also say that was against much better as well, since this horse went off at 11-1. This horse had trouble in that race, so you could forgive this race based on the fact that this horse ran on the Tapeta and also ran against better. So if you throw that race out, this horse is 2 for 3, winning at this level and appears to have speed as well. So this horse is starting to look good to me. Number 2, 6-1, Golden Skull. Let's look at number 3, Major King. Out of a trainer that's 0 for 17, that's a major red flag. This horse has ran 21 times, has ran second 9 times. At Gulfstream Park, this horse has ran second 7 times. On a wet track, 4 out of 4 second. At the distance, 3 out of 3 second every time. If you look at this horse looks like your typical hanger who's afraid to pass horses. Every time this horse runs, third, second, 7 seconds, 6 seconds, second, first. This is your horse who's probably going to hit the board but not win. I say this horse probably runs third or second if nobody really improves, but I do not expect to win out of this horse, but it's a good horse to use in your trifectas and bottom of exactas. Number 3, Major King. Let's move to number 4, Exalted Charm. Been a while since this horse has ran a good race. It's on not obviously off form right now. This horse, second race off a layoff, has ran on muddy tracks the last 3 times. So maybe you could forgive this horse for that. Before that, ran on Tapeta. This is the first time it's ran on 6 furlongs on a fast track. And if you look at that race 6 races ago, that race could probably compete against these, but I'm not sure it would win. This horse is 20-1 on the morning line. I would not say this horse is without a shot to hit the board. I do not see this horse winning, though. It's gotten beaten by many of these in this race. But again, there could be excuses for the money and sloppy runs and the Tapeta for the last 4 races. But even prior to that, this horse does not look like a horse who is ready to beat, is ready to win. So I'm going to try to beat this horse, but I would not go against in the bottom of trifectas. You might be able to get some money with that horse. Then we got number 5, One More Score. This horse does not look good to me at all. A bunch of bad races at Monmouth. Last race on the Tapeta was nothing to speak of. Remember, on Tapeta, losing by 2 3/4 lengths isn't as good as running on the dirt. The Tapeta is kind of like the turf, where they run close together. They don't get beat by much. So the only positive on this horse I do see is Irad Ortiz. I'm wondering why Irad's on this horse. Why would he pick this horse? If any other jockey was on this horse, I imagine the horse would be double the odds. Maybe not any other jockey, but if a no-name jockey was on this horse, I'd expect the morning line to be 8-1, 6-1. I don't see much to like about this horse. I mean, I guess he's dropping in class, but is there a race on here within the last year or 2 that would win this race other than the race at Parks in March of 2022? This horse does not look like that same horse, but Irad's on, so I would let the odds give me some clues on that. And then we got the number 6, Double Play King. I noticed that the trainer is the same trainer as the 2 horse we were looking at earlier. Golden Skull, same trainer, same owner as well. Echo Papa Racing. This number 6 Double Play King kind of reminds me of the 3 horse in here. Major King, not a horse that looks like it likes to win a lot, but a horse that does seem to pick up the pieces and pretty much run the same race every time. This doesn't look like a horse that I'm wanting to back to win. I'm not sure what kind of games the trainer's playing by having 2 horses in this race, but considering that this horse is not a speed horse and the other horse he has is a speed horse, I don't see what kind of collusion they could have in this race. They got blinkers on all of a sudden. 14 career races, all of a sudden the trainer wants to put blinkers on. I guess he's going to try anything to improve this horse. This horse is probably fit after going a mile, but this horse is another one I see probably with the best runs third or fourth. Don't see this horse winning. And then we end the race with number 7, the favorite 9 to 5 on the morning line, Dream Knight, JJ, or Javier Castellano. Jose Angelo, the trainer. This horse ran a very good second December 1st. Got claimed from Joseph Orsino. The new trainer, and D'Angelo, is 22% off the claim. And this horse has ran both of its career races were at Gulfstream. So this horse has an affinity for the track. He does have a nice outside post as well, which Castellano has options to get the lead or stalk. This horse seems pretty versatile as well. This horse, last time he ran, he was very close to the pace. The time 3 back was 5th and 4th early, and then came running. And then the time before that had another stalking trip. The 2 times before that had a stalking trip. This horse likes to get claimed, so that tells me this horse looks sound and nice when he's on the track. Also, this horse had some trouble last time, bumped and between horses as well, when losing to Ford Attitude, or when beating Ford Attitude by 3.5 lengths last time. And if you look, Ford Attitude beat this one in August by a length and a quarter, which is interesting. And I'm discovering that with you right now, that this one Ford Attitude did beat the number 7, your favorite, Dream Knight, although that was August of last year, and Ford Attitude has ran 5 times since and has not ran a race even close to that performance. And it looks like Ford Attitude would need to wake up from this slumber to be able to pull the or to make the difference in winning this race over Dream Knight, to turn the tables is what I was trying to say. So Dream Knight is an obvious contender. Um, he claimed him in December 1st, and now he's off a mild layoff, so he hasn't ran. What is today? Almost 2 months. And the last time this horse has had a mild layoff, he's ran good. So maybe this horse is one that needs time between races. So that might be something to look at as well. So I think the 7 is a major contender. He probably will be a little over bet, but I do think the 2 horses also is one that we have to consider in this race strongly. The 2 horses ran twice at the level, non-winners of 2, and ran a first and ran a good second. And the only negative on this horse's resume is his last race where it was on the Tapeta. Maybe this horse just doesn't like the Tapeta. So I'm going to give the 2 and the 7 as my top picks in this race. I think the 6 and the 3 are horses that could be in the money. The 1 seems off form. The 4 also seems off form, but as we saw, this horse may be able to run third or fourth at a huge price. We got the 5 horse with Irad, who's an interesting character, but is Irad that much of a difference? I mean, this horse has not shown anything. So I'm going to try to throw this horse out. But if I see him up there at 2 to 1 or 9 to 5, then I know something's going on. And like I said about the 6, Double Play King, looks like a horse that's going to run second or third. So I would pick this race 7, 2, 3. And I'm thinking the winner should be 7 or 2. The 3 should probably be third or fourth, just like the 6. The 5 is an X factor, and both 1 and 4 maybe could hit the board at huge odds, but I don't see them winning. Thank you for listening, and we'll go over another race very soon. Again, thank you.